I'm George Niebuhr, and I was saved when I was 7 years old in Downey, California. And it seems to be a joke because I tell everybody I was saved at 7, but I am proud of that. I was called into the ministry when I was 16 years old, and I had always dreamed of being a preacher and pastor. And when I was about 19 years old or so, I had dreamed about going in the mission field and thought about where the Lord would use me. Got married to my wife, Marjorie, and we've been married 38 years. And she's always been behind me 100% wherever we went. We had moved to New York, and I took over a pastorship there. And while I was there, we had went over to, we visited the church up in Maine. I was having our Northeast Association. And the gentleman was handling two facilities, one in Rumford, Maine, and one in Dexter, Maine. And so I had prayed about it. They even visited Maine from January through April, once a month in the heart of winter. And I prayed about it, and the Lord sent us up to Maine. So I've been up in Maine since 2004. And the Lord has truly blessed us while we've been there. We have a building that is a beautiful old Methodist church building that we were able to purchase. We didn't start there. We started outside of town in a small building. But the Lord had blessed us, and we moved into Dexter. And since we've been in Dexter since 2011, the Lord has tremendously blessed us. He's always blessed us, but it seems we got into the right location. We've been able to talk to the people more. They've been able to see us. We've been more accessible. God has truly blessed in our contacts that we've had with working with the community there in Dexter and the surrounding areas. We have members that will drive 20, 25 minutes to come to church, which is truly a blessing. We have about 52 members. Half of them are children, which is a beautiful thing because we are always trying to build for the future as well. My goal is that the church there in Dexter will be there until the Lord returns. That's my hope. God would not have us to build anything temporarily, but make it a permanent fixture so that His light could shine into the lost world. We have started many studies. We have 2 adult classes. We run Fuel, which is our junior high and high school kids, and that's running 10 to 15 usually. We have one of that we've done, and that has been a tremendous blessing. We have a van that was given to us, and on Wednesdays we pick up our kids for Awana. We have 2 runs, and that is awesome. When you go pick these kids up, and they're excited about coming. They're singing songs, they're doing their memory verses, and even parents have come on the bus as we pick up the kids. And so God has blessed us with that. Our attendance has increased, but we know it's not about numbers. It's about being obedient. 1 Corinthians 3 says, what does Paul do? He plants and Apollos he waters, but it's God who gives the increase. So I believe that by being obedient, God blesses. God is in control. He just asks us to do His work, and He will take care of us. Maine is a beautiful state. It has the longest coastline of any state in the nation. Of course, we're known for lobster, and we're known for maple syrup and those kinds of things. But one thing that's also beautiful about Maine are lighthouses. We love lighthouses. They are there. I do want you to think about our church, though, if you would. We have a group of young people that are moving up, and pray for them. Pray for our young people in our town. Every mission church has concerns about our young people. Many different things out there with the drugs, alcohol, and such. But many also multi-families that make up one family. And we pray that God will use us to reach these kids and show them His love. And that's what's important that we have found is God's love demonstrating to these kids through what we do. Not just the number, not just an attendance number or an offering number, but we are looking at them as an individual that needs Jesus. Christ died for the sins of the whole world as individuals as well as His local church. But we ought to understand that we got to look at them as an individual, as Christ did. We got to get beyond the outward fixture and look at the heart of the individual, that they need Jesus. Love them in spite of who they are, because Christ loved us in spite of who we are. And I'm also praying for our older folks. We have some elderly folks that have some issues. You pray for them, that they will stay faithful until the Lord calls them home. I'm blessed to be in Maine. I think Maine is a beautiful state. Everyone who knows anything about Maine, give me a call. Come and talk to me. I'd be glad to talk to you about it. And my number is 207-217-4695. and we're in Dexter, Maine. Come on up. You don't want to come in the winter, but come on up anyways.
Thank you very much.
Very good.